Good morning, everyone. Lots on the go today. I'm slamming my garden in the ground, and literally that's how it's gonna go. It's gonna be quick and dirty. I just need to get stuff in the ground. I have a very long list of stuff I want to do this weekend. Probably not going to finish it all, but today we've had these new ready to lays for 6 days. 6 days. And today I'm going to take the net down. The other chickens really haven't paid too much interest, but I think that might change here today between the dogs and the other chickens. But I'm going to be outside, so I'm just going to be listening for any kind of altercations that might be happening. But yeah, it's time. They need to get into the other coop. I need to merge the entire gang. So I didn't take it all the way down just in case I have to put it back up. But the other chickens can now get in here, which eventually they will work their way over and do. So I'm just gonna feed everybody in here. I already came out early this morning and fed the buns, who I hope to put outside, where Brian is going to get some metal to go over the big kind of enclosed cage that we made. So yeah, we've got a very long list of things to do. Good morning. Everybody needs water. Hi, boogies. Hi. How's everybody? My main man is making this. We got some steel to cover the top so that it's rainproof, like weatherproof. It can be either for the turkeys, but I think I'm going to put the baby bunnies in here when it's done to get them out, because they're running out of space in their little cages. And I have 4 cages in there, so I could split them, but it'll be nice to get them in here for a bit before we have to sex them and separate them. I'm introducing the chickens. Go in and see. Who's in there? Who's in there? Oh boy. Ooh. A whole new harem of ladies. Aw, and they look like they know what to do. Aw, way to go, Huey. You're going to be spread pretty thin now, Hugh. So tonight, Brian and I are going to load them all in after dark into the main coop. So I guess the real show will be tomorrow. But that wasn't bad. Hey. What's your business here? Whitey! Whitey, we got so many other whiteys. All of the chickens are hanging out. Like, the old posse is outside at the water, but some of the newer chickens are out too, and they're all just hanging out. So Hugh's trying to hook up with some of the new younger women. And Fancy, she's coming my way, and she's unfazed. She's not jealous at all. The other chickens, though, aren't sure of what this weird thing that Hugh is attempting to do. So that might take some time. Looks like he's given up, because he's got some trusty charges here. He's coming to see Fancy, his one and only. He really does only have eyes for Fancy. Hey, Fance! Hugh really does only have eyes for Fancy. Those other chickens are good in a pinch, but this is his main squeeze. Look at that funny little chicken in there. One of these chickens is not a chicken. It's that one. This is very exciting that Brian thought to do this. So this morning we put the steel on and put 2 eye hooks so that we could pick it up with the tractor, because this sucker is heavy. This is not a lightweight. So this might be where I put the turkeys for their first little bit outside. But for now I'm gonna put the buns in there until I can get another rabbit tractor built. So they should be okay outside in this tonight. So let me go get them. It's gonna be fun. Look at this curious posse. You guys coming to check it out? Check out what's going on in here? Oh, it's about to get real exciting. There's the inspector. Doesn't meet your strict standards, Huey. I got nothing. Hey, what's news, buddy? Come on, you guys. Come on. Yeah. Oh, jeepers. Here. I know, it's stressful. No more cage. Come in. Eat. You gotta go get your brethren. You let yourself out? Come on out. I gotta go get planting. Hi. You're more interested in these guys than the other flock of chickens. Well, they're getting it now. Just a little update. We introduced the new chickens, so we've had them for a week today actually, and we introduced them to the chick wagon in with the other crew. Not last night. Was it last night? Yeah, last night was their first, they had to get back in. Well, nobody really came out, but so not last night, but the night before. And it was a little hectic in there, but everybody quieted down pretty quickly and roosted. And then last night or yesterday, only 4 chickens came out on their own. So this morning I ushered everyone outside, because the ramp is challenging. These chickens are timid anyways, and so I knew that they might not take on the ramp. So anyways, we ushered them out, and so everyone is outside and for the most part getting along, which is really fantastic. They still stay pretty close and they don't really follow the old posse, the other gang that I already had. But yeah, there's not too much fighting, which is really great. Yeah, so tonight I suspect that Brian and I will have to be doing a lot of manual putting back in the coop. And we had to do that when we first brought the chickens, our old posse, home. We had to it took them a bit to get to learn to go up the ramp and into the coop to roost. But yeah, so I'm going to put my comment about never getting ready to lays again on hold until I see how these next couple weeks go. I definitely jumped to conclusions, but they're chasing insects, they're out here foraging, and so really living their best life. Look at them out here. Hugh's doing a good job, and it's interesting, they really respond to Hugh. As soon as he clucks or whatever, they come running, so it's nice. But I think they're getting used to their new digs here. and just learning or getting comfortable being outside. Because I would suspect, I mean, I'm not an expert on raising chicken, like mass production, but I would imagine that like these chickens probably haven't seen a lot of outdoor time. Could be wrong. But they're getting used to it, which is nice. It's nice to see them out here in the sun. Good morning, everyone. Turkeys are a week old, and I am going to, because they are hilarious, I'm gonna set you up on their cage while I go and walk the dogs so you can see the comedy routine. I've started to give them some grass. I go out and cut fresh grass and clover bits. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody feeling? This is a little Tom right here. You can tell they're in this one here. Whoa! I have to put on the second layer of the brooder now because they can almost fly out. In fact, I think they could fly out if they really tried. I just want to try and give you. Oh, he's gonna go right here. Hey, there he goes. There he goes. Oh my God, it's so funny. It is a breezy afternoon, but I need to move the little boogers. They have exhausted their space, and because there's so many of them in here, it gets kind of gross pretty quick. They've eaten down all the grass. So I'm just gonna move them. I'm just gonna move them ahead, basically the cage's width that way. And I was trying to think the easiest way to do this, because the last time we did this, we had far fewer rabbits in here. And I stayed in the cage and kind of shooed everybody, and then Brian moved the cage. But before we actually move this, I'm going to go in and kind of scoop the poop out of the corners, because I want to leave it on the grass in this spot and then just move the cage. It's really hot today. It's like 28 degrees, feels like 34 or something like that. So they're pretty lethargic, but this is stressful and I don't want to stress them out too much. So I'm going to try and do it quickly as you can with 16 fluffers. But they are getting so big. It's incredible. Like, hi, boogies. I call this one Frosty because of the frosting on his belly. Don't tell Brian the reason I do some of these jobs when he's not here is because I use his tools for not what they're meant for. This is his sawdust scraper to clean the sawdust off after he mills the wood, but I'm using it for poop. It's kind of gross after they've been in here for a little while because they tramp all the grass down, and then who wants to eat that because they've pooped on it. So yeah, we're gonna, hi boogies, hi everybody. This is the gross part. This stuff is gold though, such good fertilizer. So this is their little latrine. Obviously this is why rabbits make good indoor pets, because they can be trained to use a litter box. They go in the same spot all the time. Hi guys, we're going to fresh pastures. Now the idea is to just pick this up with the forks and move it forward. So I'll give you the kind of bird's eye view of how this is gonna go. Maybe these guys will hang around. I don't think they can get out. It should be good. So that went way better than expected. I'm gonna toss their food in, and then, so this is what it looks like. And that is, we put them in here Sunday. So that's not even Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's only 4 days. So this is not a long-term solution for this many rabbits, but well, I mean, it could be, but I don't like it to get gross in there. Let's get them back in here. You guys stay in here. Go stay in here. Come on. Don't hurt his feeding. There you go. Okay. guys, he gave me a run for my money. I know, it's hot. Let me go get you some fresh water. But at least now you're in a little cleaner area. Success. They're little, they're hot. So I'll just let them chill out in here. But they got fresh grass and dandelions to eat. Hopefully it'll cool down a bit for you guys. Hey everybody, it has been windy and rainy today, but we needed the rain. I don't really care about the wind, but the garden is in, but I have one late addition. So my friend Melissa sent me these lumberjack bush beans for baking, and they're from Wild Rose in Nova Scotia, so super excited. There they are. So I am going to go pop them in with the lettuce, which should be done here soon. My spinach is already bolting, and we have been enjoying lettuce for quite a while now. I'm putting some in the refrigerator for lunches and things like that through the week, but it is probably about to get pretty bitter because we've had some hot days, and we're also going to have some pretty hot days ahead. So I'm going to intersow these lumberjack beans from Melissa. So thank you, Melissa. First, let's get some grass for the little turkeys. They love grass snacks. Here you go. Look at these two. Hey, out of the tree. Don't break that branch. I put a little perch in there this morning. And whoa boy. Nice try there, buddy. That was close. He almost got out. But anyways, so I put a perch in, and I put the kind of screen lid on and the light on top of that. So yeah, I probably just another week in here, and they're gonna have to go outside. They're liking their perch. Problem is only 3 or 4. There's only room for 3 or 4 on there. Hey, you guys like it? Gives you something to do. Enrichment. Me? Use your wings. There we go. Yay. That's cool. There's only room for 3 at a time, so you have to take turns.